This is the only filter system that you will ever need to buy for both video and photography. So let's say you're like me and you predominantly shoot street photography. That means that you probably wouldn't own a filter because there's really no need to use one on the street. However, let's say you want to try to make some extra money on the side and you want to get into car photography or shoot some real estate. So then you drop 50 bucks on a CPL, which will help reduce glare and cut down on those reflections so that your photos look more professional. Let's say you're doing pretty well and the clients really love your photos, but they also ask if you can do video. And you want to give it a try. So you go out and you spend maybe 100 bucks, 150 bucks on a VND to shoot some video with. Then you're scrolling through TikTok or YouTube and you see all the hype about these Pro Mist filters that give your videos and photos that glowy, dreamy effect. So then you spend another 150 bucks on a Pro Mist filter to get more creative with your shots. So now you just went from someone who didn't own any filters to someone who now owns quite a few. Now let's say some time passed and you buy more lenses to expand your kit. Now the filters that you bought for your old lenses may not fit your new lenses anymore. So you might have just wasted a bunch of money and have to buy more filters for those new lenses. The Freewell K2 Filter System just launched on Indiegogo and it pretty much solves all of those problems. The K2 system combines standard ND filters, variable ND filters, CPLs, and has the ability to use drop-in filters as well. Plus, it's pretty much future-proof because it comes with a bunch of adapters so that you can use this system on your current lenses or any other lenses later on when you want to expand your kit. Now, before we dive into the details, I want to thank Freewell for sending over this pre-production sample so that I can test and create this video. However, they did not have a say in this, and I'm trying to keep this as unbiased as possible. The main kit comes in this really nice carrying case that feels sturdy and is able to protect all the glass inside. Opening the magnetic flap reveals a few dividers. Pulling on the tab allows you to easily access the filters. I have mine set up with my most used filters and adapters, so yours won't look like this out of the box, but you can completely customize it to your liking. The main part of this filter system is nice and compact. The lens cap easily attaches and comes off quickly using magnets, which is awesome. The 6 to 9 stop variable ND filter is the one I use most often, and on the flip side is the ND32 CPL filter. The kit also comes with a 1 to 5 stop VND with a regular CPL on the back. So already you're covered from 1 to 9 stops with 2 different CPL filters. If you aren't familiar, VNDs allow you to adjust your exposure without affecting your camera settings, so you can keep your shutter speed low and your lens wide open for video work. CPLs have a wide range of applications, and landscape photographers can use them to get clearer waters when they're shooting lakes, for example, or to get richer blues in the sky by cutting out atmospheric haze. And like I mentioned earlier, a lot of car photographers or real estate photographers will use CPLs to reduce glare and reflections on windows or really glassy surfaces. The kit comes with the VND base filter, which is needed when you're using the VNDs. And finally, you have the filter system itself with the rear lens cap. I really like the design of this with the red accents, and the entire thing uses magnets and is made out of really high quality plastic and metal. And like I said earlier, this system is pretty future-proof because it comes with a bunch of adapters that you can use across most lens sizes. Along with the main K2 kit, Freewell is also coming out with various drop-in filters. Here I have the graduated ND filter, snow mist filter, and the gold streak. We'll get into how these filters look later on, but they all come in these really nice protective cases as well. Setting up the K2 filter system is pretty simple, even though there are a few components. The first thing to do is screw the adapter onto your lens. Then put the VND base filter into the filter holder by lining up the icons. To release the rear lens cap, press down on the 2 red tabs and pull. This is the same way that you would attach and detach the filter system onto the lens. Now you can choose which V&D you want to use and quickly snap it on using those magnets. And even though it's using magnets, all of these V&Ds have hard stops, so you know exactly where you're turning and you're not going to get those dark X's in your footage. Once it's on there, you can rotate the red screw on the side to lock it in place. There are actually supposed to be 2 red screws, but I actually lost one when I was using it. So just be aware that when you're using it, not to unscrew it all the way or else it could fall out. Now this is definitely user error, but hopefully in the future they can refine the design to include a stopper at the end of the screw. Now in order to use the drop-in filters, the back of the filter system has these 2 tabs that you can pull back and it reveals the slot. Then you just take the filter that you want to use and slide it in. There's even a little bubble level on the back of the filter system to help set your horizons. This is especially important when you're using a filter like the graduated ND filter, where you want to make sure that your horizon is level so you're darkening just the sky. Once everything is set up, using it is super simple and produces amazing results. The magnetic quick swap system is so much better than having to use screw-in filters. The V&Ds are made out of high quality glass, and Freewell calls them true color, which means that there are no strange color shifts which you may get with cheaper filters. And having the ability to go from 1 to 9 stops is huge because it can cover off pretty much any situation. The drop-in filters are pretty fun to use as well. The snow mist is very similar to other mist filters by softening the highlights, creating that dreamy effect. You can use this filter for both photos and videos. The graduated ND filter is great for landscapes by darkening the sky to capture an even exposure throughout the frame. And lastly, the gold streak produces anamorphic-like light streaks. Do note that if you stop down too much, the streaks become dotted lines. I personally wouldn't use this, but it's just another tool available to get some more creative and fun shots. As you can see, the Freewell K2 system is pretty awesome. And since it just launched on Indiegogo, you can save a bunch of money by being one of the first people to order it. Again, I'm not getting paid and this video is not sponsored by Freewell, but if you do want to support me, use my affiliate link in the description and I get a small kickback when you place your order through there. But honestly, I think it's a great value compared to having to buy all of these filters separately because this one system can save you hundreds of dollars. And it's one of those pieces of gear that you'll use pretty much forever, no matter if you're a photographer or videographer. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll try to answer them in the comments below. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to support my channel and see more videos like this, please subscribe. It's free and it means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Peace.